Chuku beyeri ay beni na berai nazu. Chi ayoyi bembeyari. O beyeri ande echeche n'ụlọ nga oduru ha pụtawa. Chineke mewuru ya. God can do it. It's only in Nigeria that the court can set somebody free and the government will say, no, keep the person. So in this mass, we lift our hands and pray for the full release of Nnamdi Kanu. Fewere chukwa kanisia. Oyi bembeyare. Beyere ibe ha bere n'azụ. Igbo wibo na-atafu ihe a na-amaro isi ya. Ụmụ akwụkwọ amangazi, ndị ọrụ amanga, Monde akpọchi ebe niile. Ndị na-acha ya ọ gbasara ha, they don't care. How can you say you don't care? But you are a leader. You must care. So we put this as our intention. Chineke si mmadụ were onwe ya, mmadụ ụwa si na onye ha amanwe onwe ya. Chukwu ga-eme onye ahụ ihe ọ ga-eme ya. Isi ọ bụ na ịma ịrapụ ya. Then why the judiciary? There are three arms of government. The executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. And one arm, we say the other is useless. So please, I ask in the name of God, and by the power of God, that our leaders should quickly release Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot just be distracted by the new currency, by fuel scarcity. And there is a problem. Judiciary is dying. If the court can acquit somebody and somebody will say no, then the country is gone. It's a coup d'etat against judiciary. And as a man of God, I stand out to say, release him. Do the needful. Our people are suffering. A lot of suffering in the country. Perpetuated by our so-called leaders. I'm not a politician and I don't intend to be one. I'm a prophet of God. My job is to speak when God is angry. I will represent the voice of God in anger. When God is happy, I will speak and represent the voice of God in joy. The poor masses are suffering. Today is Nnamdi Kanu, tomorrow it can be you. And you go to court and court will say, release this person. And the governor or the president will say, no. If holding that young man will cripple this country, why not release him? You must be careful how you touch the trigger when the gun is loaded. And don't tell anybody he's a nobody. He represents a people. And finally, the court has said, release him. Why not release him? Especially for health reasons. I have to render my voice so that when tomorrow the leaders begin to suffer calamity, they will not say, what did the Father Mbaka say? And remember, when I'm called into this service, I didn't take anybody's permission to air my view when God says, air it. When I cannot speak what God asked me to speak, then I have finished my job. Then God will take me. So I have not finished my job.
Christian because average Igbos are Christian. I don't know whether you know this Padam Baka in Igbo land, I think in the Enugu State.
Enugu State.
Enugu State. We also have this man in Lagos, Evangelist
Ebukobi.
They are seriously in prayer, prophesying daily for the releasing of Nnamdi Kanu. And they say God have told them severally that either the Nnamdi Kanu is going to come free. Do you agree with them, or because many people have perceptions that maybe this man of God also are using this prophet to catch crews? Are you among of them, or you believe that of the truth that God is going to set him free?
Listen, in this channel, I already said it several times that the happiness the Biafra have immediately Israel declared Donald Trump as a winner. Israel is the first people that declared Donald Trump as a winner. Are you getting me? Immediately they declared Donald Trump as a winner. Our bone do what? Strong than before. Because onye when ejiri eluigwe ada eje ọkụ mmụọ. Person wey get a president cannot lose election. A Biafrans now will have Donald Trump as a backbone. And you see that immediately Donald Trump win the election, you see the language of Nigeria change. Even though the first person that come outside and said it is this Kanu for Kanu. Is it Kanu? Yes, Kanu. They are one of our appointees for America. Tinubu say maybe they can release Nnamdi Kanu anytime. It's to show you that that language is already start changing. Any prophecy or pastor or whatever can say whatever they want to say, and it can be possible. I myself, I know that Nnamdi Kanu can come out anytime, any moment, because Nigeria don't have any choice to hold Nnamdi Kanu ransom.
As we round this conversation, what happened to Trump when Muslim, the black, voted for Trump? Do you think it will happen? Do you think it will happen that when it comes to 2027, both the Muslim, everybody, we voted for Peter Obi to become the president in 2027? In 30 seconds, let's go.
Okay, we come to about Peter Obi. I'm not much interested about Nigeria president.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Lawrence, for having you this morning. Yeah, David, good morning. Thank you for having you in the Waymaker channel this morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning to you, sir.
Yes, we want to get your view. What happened yesterday in the House of Rep, where we were chaos in the House of Rep. They almost threw blow for each other yesterday between the House of Rep of Southeast and the Northern region, saying that Igbos have been marginalized because it's part of what Nnamdi Kanu has been agitating for. Now they said there's no single budget going to Southeast. What do you have to say about it?
Thank you for that wonderful question. For me, I think it is really a show of shame. In a country where you have a major tribe is being sidelined, that see no development was captured in the Southeast. What a shame! And now this tells that see Igbo is not welcome in the country, and then that's why I see that any Igbo man agitating for secession has the right, because if at this point no development was being captured in the 2025 Southeast. Now you being the speaker was telling them, the Igbo lawmakers, that they should wait for supplementary budgets. For how long should they continue waiting? And now they bring me back to the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, that this was a man who saw the future, that nothing good will come out of this gimmicks, of this contraption, of this British company called Nigeria, because it is being ruled by the political class.
Now, David, I want to ask you a question. One will say that you are from Southeast here. You are defending these Igbo as if you are Kalu or you are Uche. Why are you Southwest here? Well, let me ask you this question before you answer that. Now, is it that Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated with what he's fighting for abandoning the Biafra? Because we know that after the Biafra war within Nigeria government said no victory, no vanquish. But it's as if the Igbos are at the side of vanquish right now, because they are not even allowing them to go close to power. They are not allowing them to get what other regions are getting.
Thank you. That was just a mere statement from Gowan. No victor, no vanquish. But as it's today now, the Igbos are really languishing. The Igbos have been vanquished. As vanquished. If there's any word like that, because nowhere in the world now depriving a region millions of people development. Do you know what it means? That is even more worse off than to be vanquished. Already they have been vanquished. Now, don't let them remember that the same people who are holding Nnamdi Kanu in incarceration has deprived a ethnic group development. You know what development means? That every the good thing that was supposed to attract investors in that region has been placed on hold temporarily because their region was not captured. And we have lawmakers who still believe in the unity of one Nigeria. If I were from the Igbo tribe, it is the time for me to start championing that all the lawmakers should be recalled. Every lawmaker from that extraction should be recalled. If I were from the Igbo extraction, they should be recalled because what is the usefulness in the house? If you be a senator, a house of member, and yet you cannot attract one single project in the 2025 budget to your constituency, and will you come back 2027 and preach one Nigeria to me? Who does that? Because I think people too should not be gullible. If you cannot represent my interest, you claim that one Nigeria. You've been advocating for the unity of one Nigeria. But now it is time for me to enjoy dividends and the benefit of one Nigeria, and yet you've deprived me of that dividends, of that unity, and now you still want me to believe in the ideology of one Nigeria. Who does that?
Now, let me ask you a question. Uche Kalu is a deputy House of Speaker in that house. What is he doing that he cannot speak for his region? That these things doing to my region is unfair. One will say that you have interviewed most of the Igbos severally, and they call their leader a fulefu. That their leader betrayed them because of their personal interest. What do you have to speak to the leaders?
Mazi Uche Kalu is being imposed there by some elements. By some individuals, by the owners of the country. He is not working for the interest of the Igbos. If truly is working for the interest of the Igbos, the deputy speaker of the house is his entire region is being deprived of development, so he cannot come out and then speak against this. He shows he is not backing up for the interest of his people. He has his own diverse interest. That is what is saying. And then this brings me back to the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Is Kanu right?
Kanu is right.
Sir, I am not.
You're asking me?
Yeah, yes, is a question. Now, is what Kanu is doing, is it being justified? In all of this put together, Nnamdi Kanu has been justified. Now, you claim that there are 3 major tribes in Nigeria, Wa, Zobia. Now, you only have Wa and then Zo. The beer of
it be removed.
Beer of it is not removed. Letter. Then that means that you now believe. Now you now want the evil man that when come to the 7, the evil man should have faith. The evil man should have should believe that see Nigeria is one. Where they have been deprived that they cannot get close to they cannot get anywhere to near the seat of power. The power rotation has always been the Hausas and the Yorubas. The Igbo man has been excluded.
Mr. Deb, I wanted to take you to this question. One of the prominent men in the Yoruba land that we just lost, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, the president of Afenifere, may gentle soul rest in peace. He keeps shouting before he died, even before that general election, that it is time to allow the Igbos to bring what they have to the table. If really we want them that we are one Nigeria. Even before after his death, he also called President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I want to ask you this question. With what you have said so far, do you think that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have hand in what is happening?
Pa Adebanjo is a good nationalist. He's a good nationalist who truly spoke in the interest of democracy, in the interest of the common man, and in the interest, irrespective. That's not the fact he hails from the Southwest region. He had always been pushing for the Igbo presidency. It shows the man who has who believes in the Igbo presidency. But the question of the matter is the Southeast leaders, are they also ready for Nnamdi Kanu to be released? Let's put away sentiment aside now. Let's put away those who are not from that region. The presidents has told them countless times that let the Southeastern governors come. Let us have a roundtable meeting. How many of you can short him Nnamdi Kanu for his beliefs?
And they all flew.
It is on the dailies. Go check the dailies. That the president summon them that let us have a meeting for the beliefs of Nnamdi Kanu. How many of the governors turn up? It is not coming out to the media to shout, release Kanu. Instead of them, do they want Kanu to be released? Knowing fully well that if Kanu is being released today, Kanu has this influence over all the governors and then the lawmakers. So you being a governor, they will not allow that to happen because they know that if today Kanu is being released, their influence in that state would drop down. Even without being released, Kanu will give order. People of that region would obey Kanu order. Why? Because Kanu stood in for them where the Fulani were find them.
I wanted to ask you, David. I know you are familiar with most of the Igbo story. Right now, there is a video that is trending now.
What?
There is a video that is trending now where Dr. Orabueze were accusing Bianca Ojukwu for betraying Biafra because they said, according to the report, allegedly said that he played a major role by making sure that Samuel Ekpan is being kidnapped and he did so many harms to Biafra because one look at him that he's a wife of Ojukwu, one will accept that he should have collected that appointment from Tinubu. But now that he has collected it, instead of use this opportunity and advise Tinubu what to do, Biafrans are crying, are complaining now that the woman is doing more harm. As Dr. Orabueze has said.
I think I have always maintained my stance, and I will continue to say on this, that President Bola Tinubu brought in Bianca Ojukwu into his government to be a spoiler to the Biafra agitation. It was actually at the right timing, knowing fully well that Biafra Convention is coming up at the Finland. You see that despite all this fact that the president has initiated all processes to make sure that the Finland, that the Finnish government arrest Sam Ekpa. It was in no avail. The president was not successful in this. But when Bianca Ojukwu, being the wife of the late veteran Ojukwu, actually wrote a letter to the Finnish government citing that her husband before the death of her husband dropped everything that has to do with Biafra. That Samuel Ekpa is using that to scam the people.
You mean the letter she wrote to the Finland government?
Yeah, and then, yes, being the wife of
the founder of this agitation,
of the struggle, and now also being an ambassador. Finnish government had to act swiftly on that allegation. She was a major influence to the arrest of Samuel Ekpa.
So what you are trying to tell us now that many Biafran are saying that Tinubu is the culprit, that Tinubu does not have, and it's Bianca that do all this job.
Oh, Tinubu has hand now because it was Tinubu that brought in Bianca. If Tinubu has not brought in Bianca to be a spoiler, Bianca will not have petitioned the Finnish government. And then see, not just only that, she stated that when her husband died, after her husband died, her husband stopped everything about Biafra. Her husband said that one Nigeria should remain. That was one of the contexts, the messages in the context she wrote to the Finnish government, and the Finnish government acted on it. So now, as it stands now, Bianca is a major spoiler to the Biafra government, and then the Igbos will continue to be an enemy of themselves. Yes, because in spite of all this happening, the Igbos are still agitating for the unity of one Nigeria. I am surprised. Despite all.
Thank you, Mr. David, for having you this morning. I'm surprised because some Igbos, greedy Igbos, self-interest Igbos are still calling for one Nigeria despite everything that is happening to them. I want to sincerely appreciate you for having you in this channel this morning, and we look forward to be seeing you on this channel. Thank you so much for having you, Mr. David.
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Samuel Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun
for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a ballot vote, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Nnamdi Kanu did it via his own dimension. So ECPA is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be slaves. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard